Here at the 6 o'clock position on the map, we have our blue Terran player currently down 0-1 in this best of 5 for elimination, actually, here at Tournament of Champions. It is Artist.
Yep.
And his opponent at the 12 o'clock position, sporting the red trunks. As Fair Total Biscuit would say, we have ZeNEX.Life, a representative from ZeNEX, and looking poised to take a commanding lead in this set if Artist can't turn things around.
Yep, that's right. And ZeNEX.Life from the next side of the ZeNEX partnership here. Of course, ZeNEX, in case you didn't know, is a partnership between the Zenith clan and the Nex clan in Korea. They made ZeNEX. And so you've got some players that were on either one, like actually San, who's on NSOSA, was originally San Zenith because he was in the Zenith clan. Nex is the clan that Life is from. So a little bit of info there.
I remember, you know, we recently had a resurgence of Genius come back and things like that.
Yeah, man.
And I remember when he was playing Next Genius as at BlizzCon 2010. So
yep, that's right. He was also used to be NSP Genius as well.
Yes. So good to see players like that coming back. Who knows? Maybe we'll see them over at IPL 4 as well, because MVP is looking very, very good in the team league right now.
Yeah,
and
man.
of course, if we get, I admit, you know, I'm being fanboyish now, but I'm kind of pulling for MVP because we'd see players like SC, Noblesse, Keen, Dongregu, Genius. We'd see a lot of those guys make their way over. Tails is already going to be out there.
I just talked to Coach Choi on Skype a little bit earlier today, and he is so excited. He like really, really wants them to win so they can come to Vegas. So
Awesome.
the entire team is really, really training hard for it. So
That's so cool.
kind of fun to hear. Yeah, he's a cool guy. So we've got a fairly normal opening again from both of these guys here. And yeah, Hatch first from Life. And was that actually... No, that was not a gas first from Artist, of course.
No, Barracks into gas after that. Yep. So pretty normal Reactor Hellion expand timings if he decides to go down that route.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cat's Pajamas. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Reactor Hellions and TVZ? You mean that's not common?
Making crazy predictions.
Whoa.
Who do you think you are? Kim Carrier?
Whoa.
Third War reference for you.
All right.
He made lots of crazy predictions.
It's true. Hope you guys have also voted in the caster poll as well. It was up on our website, IGN.com/IPL. You can vote to see who you want to cast the finals of IPL 4. Of course, we are partial to ourselves, and so not saying...
So vote for us.
Yes, not trying to lead your vote, but vote for us.
I am. Vote for us. I will totally try to lead the vote. You should vote for us.
Yes.
And that's that.
Yes, we will love you all forever and a half.
That's right, and maybe more. So, a little bit of bunker pressure here from Artist, but it is going to be mild bunker pressure. It's nothing crazy, as ZeNEX.Life probably is aware right now, but still it's something that definitely needs to be dealt with. Probably going to see a couple drones pulled off to handle that, and that Overlord is actually just...
Is it
what? The Marine decides to stop shooting.
All right, that was kind of weird.
That was a very bizarre thing that just happened. I'm not quite sure how to explain that.
I think he realized, it's like, wait a second, this map may be bugged because you're out of vision. I don't know.
Well, the Zerglings were on the way, so he did decide to make a run for it at that point, I guess. But still, it's a bit odd. I was kind of expecting the Overlord to, well, be dead by now. But
yes,
he lucked out. Zergling buddies saved him, it looks like.
And or could have just moved higher onto the high ground there.
Yeah, maybe that might have worked too.
All right. Well, Zerglings making their way through, already taking a pretty good bit of damage, and with the extra units that are coming out, the Zerglings aren't going to be able to put on too much pressure. But 2 Hellions just about to pop as well. This is doing a nice job blocking a little bit of mining and at least occupying the attention of ZeNEX.Life for a while, but will have to get canceled.
Not canceled. Wow.
Ooh.
Artists not paying attention. They're losing 75 minerals unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't help out at all. It's not a huge blow, but it's just kind of one of those things. It's like, come on, you really could cancel the barracks? Oh, well. But, or depot, yeah. It looks like a fairly, well, no expansion. There's no command center going up. Yeah, this is starting to look a bit all in here from Artist. We'll have to see if he throws down maybe a few more tech labs on this and just goes straight up like Hellion Marauder or something like that.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to have a quick game here, though. We'll see how this pans out. He is making it appear as though he's supply depot walling, so that, you know, it looks like there's an expansion there, but as we well know, there's not.
Yeah, now that Overlord on that high ground is seeing some of those Hellions come in, but this isn't, like, weird or anything like that. It's fairly normal. Those rocks in the back protecting ZeNEX.Life from that alternate attack path for now anyway. And, oh man, yeah, those Zerglings almost got in. They did actually get in far enough to see that there was no expansion. However, it certainly could still be on the high ground at this point. This would be about when it was floated. It's maybe a little bit late, but, you know, if I saw that, if ZeNEX.Life sees that, I'm not sure he's going to be, like, terribly worried, because if we see here, he's making a few more Zerglings, but he's not throwing down any more Spine Crawlers or anything like that, so I don't think he's really expecting this to be an all-in. He still wants to test the front again. Sees a few more Hellions, but again, this just doesn't give him a lot of information to work with. And he doesn't really have an Overlorded position either to scout with.
And Artist is now producing Marauders 3 at a time, but we have a Spire just started for ZeNEX.Life. Yeah, and of course, none of these units can hit air that are coming out for Artist.
Yes,
they're all
indeed.
very cool, but they can't shoot up. So if he's able to get Mutas out there, it is going to, well, essentially fight this back. But it's going to be a while before those Mutas ever hit.
Yeah, and the thing is, too, is that when Artist does push out with this, which looks like it's going to be about right now, ZeNEX.Life is going to find himself spending all his money on resources to defend this right away, and he's not really going to have enough for Mutas, potentially. So this could end up being a very tricky situation here for ZeNEX.Life. He's going to have to respond pretty perfectly if he wants to live through this. Oh, but he's making more drones right now. This is, you know, and no more Spine Crawlers and just the second one building there. This might be a bit tough for him, to say the least.
All right, well, Artist already has 9 Marauders, a Marine, and 10 Hellions on the way, and a few SCVs are being brought along with this as well. So we'll see how much damage this can do. Spire's just about to finish up, and he has enough money for 4 or 5 Mutas. He's actually building them right now, so...
Oh, man, Artist letting his Marauders take a little bit of damage from that Queen on the high ground. But, yeah, so cancel another Spine Crawler. This is looking rough, man.
All right, well, we'll see if these Mutas can get out in time and actually make a difference. But there's so much damage output from these units on the ground here. 9 Mutas now coming out, everything getting roasted, so many drones going down. Few Zerglings are going to pull off the line just to try and take out a couple of Hellions. They only get 1.
Time now.
Oh,
Artist
wow.
needs to do as much damage as he possibly can before this is cleaned up by the Mutalisks, killing a lot of drones at the natural. That's a great start, but more Mutas on the way, and Artist is going to need to defend against these Mutas after this is all over with, and that's going to be kind of tough to do.
He's putting up a few Marines right now, but this attack is starting to get pushed back a little bit.
Yeah, it is. It's not really doing as much as it could other than killing all those drones. What's the worker count right now?
It is. It's still an advantage for the Zerg player right now, 26 to 21.
Yeah, Artist is pretty all in, so this is a rough situation for him now. Those Mutas got out just in time to prevent those from doing too much damage. And that last Marauder being left hanging.
Indeed.
They hate that.
The very definition of left hanging there.
Left hanging.
Oh, the Zerglings can sneak on through. They'll occupy the attention of a couple of these Marines. And it's just straight up GG from Artist. He is down 0-2 in this best of 5.